Welcome in, my beautiful friends. How are you? I am so happy and thankful to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria. Now, this is a collective reading. It is for all zodiac signs. It's also timeless. So whenever you are showing up in this sacred space with me is when you're meant to receive this message. So let's go ahead, call in spirit, open up this space and see what it is your soul is meant to hear today. So I've got 3 spirit animals that are coming forward for you today with guidance and protection. So we have the bobcat. It is bringing you a message about mystery, and you might have seen a bobcat recently. So the bobcat teaches you that there is true power and strength in silence and patience. In order to get what you want, you must be willing to plan, adapt, and above all, have the patience to see your dreams manifest. There's a process to this. So they want you to trust in the process, but also yourself within that process. And Bobcat is also coming in as a logo or as a sign somewhere. This could be one of those, big Tonka trucks that are Bobcats, right? We've got the hippopotamus that is bringing you a message about exploration. So if you have become bored with your life, you have the creative power to stir things up and revitalize everything. You can do this by starting new projects, setting new goals, and making spiritual connections. All right, so exploration is needed at this time in your life. And boundaries are going to be incredibly important, brought to you by the panda. You may have seen one. The message here is your space is sacred. Guests who overstay their welcome impact your aura. And you have every right to stand your ground. Your needs are important. You must nurture your soul with the same gentle love and support that you offer to others. Okay, so they just want you to be aware of your boundaries, and they want you to show up as a gatekeeper of those boundaries, standing your ground, speaking your truth, okay, out of love. I always want to mention that love is always going to be at the core here, right? So let's pull some tarot cards and see what else is coming through. So I'm using a deck called Grim Tales Tarot by Fiona Edgewood today. I don't know why I was called to pull this off my bookshelf and use it in this reading today. So I feel there's a purpose and a reason for that. And I was drawn to the images. So we have the 7 of Swords. So this is again boundaries. There may be an experience that you have that feels like a rainy day, and Spirit is encouraging you to have your umbrella out. This could be a hot and sunny day so you don't get burned. There is something that they're bringing into your awareness around your surroundings with this 7 of Swords, around what might be distracting you from seeing something that you're meant to see at this time, something that you might be looking for. We also have the 2 of Pentacles. You might be juggling a lot. I see that you're busy and there's a lot on your plate. Perhaps it's just your mind that is busy, and because it is, it's hard to streamline your life or organize it or move through it in a way that feels centered and grounded. It feels like it's off balance. So Spirit is encouraging balance here. And we have the 5 of Wands. All right, so this is a very powerful card. I feel what's happening is it's the power of your mind that you're meant to work with here. So the 5 of Wands is the power of you, the way that your energy moves through this world. So they're bringing you back to you here in this 5 of Wands as you are moving through something that feels a little bit shaky or hard to move through. They're bringing you back to your power. They're reconnecting you with you here. Okay, so I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, and you will also receive your own messages. And that is my favorite part, everyone, is when you share with me how these cards connect with you, how they show up in your life, and how you resonate with this reading. So share with me in the comment section below. So what I feel is happening here is there's a little bit of a darker, shadowy energy that is moving through your life. And just because it's dark or shadowy doesn't mean that it's negative. It just means it's an experience where you might not be able to see as clearly as you would if it wasn't dark or if it wasn't shadowy, right? So before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind. But also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs, because sometimes they put the pieces together for you, and pass this reading along to someone that might need to hear its message. Okay, so the number 7, 2, and 5 are coming through. So these are light codes that you might be seeing individually or as a part of a sequence somewhere in your life, confirming that you and this message are synchronizing today, right? You're in sync with this energy here. Now, the foxes, the chickens are coming through, so the images may be resonating for you in some way. Harry Potter is coming through, the 5 of Wands card today. So I don't know if that's a favorite movie or you've seen it recently. Place that wherever it resonates for you today. There's something really big that is happening in the background. And this big thing that is happening is a subtle shift that is taking place. And this shift is actually activating powers within you. Your ability to move energy. Your ability to clear your path, burn away anything that doesn't serve you. So this is either waking up because it was lying dormant, or you are learning to work with it and it's starting to strengthen, right? This is the power of you working in your reality, right? So the 7 of Swords is this, I feel there's like a strategy, and there's something that you are re-strategizing here. Maybe there's something that didn't work, or there's something that you're not able to see, so you have to move things around. It's almost like a dusty place that you're dusting right now. And once it's clean, you're able to see through the dust and see how beautiful it is. And there's beauty that is being revealed through the 7 of Swords for you. So this is your mind space. This is the dream realm as well. And the dream realm, I feel I've been tapping to quite a bit, because I've been finding that I've been dreaming a lot, or I've been having outer body experiences where I'm moving through the world. And it's really interesting because with the 7 of Swords, I feel that, I don't know if any of you have seen me in your dreams, but I feel I'm floating around and I'm connecting with people. And I also feel some of you are also doing the same thing, but also there are loved ones on the other side that are connecting you with you here. This card is revealing to me through it that there is this connection to the other side right now, that the veil is thin between worlds, and you're able to cross through and connect and receive information at this time. This is the 2 of Pentacles, right? So it's really interesting, and there's this polarity, or putting 2 sides of a story together that are complete opposites. So that is somehow playing out as a layer of your life. Now, there's something here that I feel you might not see, but you can definitely sense. And it's just like there's a fox in this chicken coop, in this, like with these hens, and they don't realize that this is actually danger, and there's an intruder. So I feel there's, again, the boundaries is coming up. Of course, there's exploration and mystery here, but discerning and keeping those boundaries up so that you're not welcoming something in that doesn't belong, or doesn't, turns out to be something else. So this is where you're practicing using your intuition here, right? You might be hearing something else, but feeling something different. It might look like something's playing out that you think is going to play out, but you're feeling something different about it. Listen to that inner knowing. There's something here that might be trying to trick you. And it's not, again, negative. It's something that they're bringing into your awareness that is sneaking in a way without you realizing it. So you're going to know what this is when you realize it, once you see it. And it's not about obsessively looking for it. It's about clearing your mind, making some room for this intuition to come in. So if you're stressing and worrying and you're overthinking, your mind is all over the place, to implement 5-10 minutes a day just to clear your mind through meditation or breathing, to silence the mind and allow it to have that peace, that calm, that pause, to see what it is that it needs to see that it can't see with the noise in it, right? And it's just about awareness here. And the 7 is representing a spiritual experience. So this feels like a chicken coop. They keep showing me a chicken coop now. Somehow, I don't know why, but that chicken coop keeps coming up for you. I don't know, you had chicken broth. We've got the moon in the background here as well. There's definitely emotions and your instincts, your ability to sense, it's going to be amplified right now. So you're going to be able to see or feel or sense any kind of intruders. And seeing is through the dreaming realm. Some of you receive information from the dream realm. I also do, right? Dreams share a lot with me. And I feel for some of you, dreams are definitely coming in. 2 of Pentacles is, I'm getting parallel realities, but I'm also getting polar realities. I'm getting a light and a shadow. So it's really interesting how this is coming through for you, because I feel it's merging and then it's splitting off, whatever these timelines are. So there's something coming together. There's an integration that is happening. Once that happens, it parts ways because it's done what it's meant to do. So you can either go this way or that way. So I'm seeing like a crossroads or a decision that is being made here. And they want you to trust yourself. Maybe there's energies external to you telling you what to do. They want you to ground, center, and listen to what your heart is telling you, what your intuition is. And if you're feeling any kind of fear or uncertainty, let's create that peace and calm in our nervous system in order to make that decision to clear things so you can see clearly. And I'm seeing you juggling. I'm getting a fast-paced energy here. So you might be busy doing a lot of things in your life right now, but there's change that has come in. And I see you thinking quickly, right? As you go, maybe there's some planning here, but you're having to use your instincts and have to do things on the go here. So this is the 2 of Pentacles and this is the 5 of Wands together. So what's happening is there's an opportunity through the experience you are having right now where you are strengthening your gifts by using them and applying them. And perhaps this is a back and forth with, you know, the challenge of having to do this thing over and over again. Maybe not liking it or not knowing how to, but you're having to because the experience requires you to. So I want you to think of this as a growth experience where you're learning a new skill. And yes, it's uncomfortable at first, but you can create balance here within yourself first to see it reflected to you. And you can think of this as an adjustment period. 5 of Wands, any kind of challenges, they are only temporary, right? And don't carry more than you need at this time. So they're encouraging you to lighten the load and balance things out so you're feeling centered and not all over the place, right? And it does feel like some of you are juggling balls. There's almost like no emotion to this. It's like autopilot. You know, I'm getting Groundhog Day. There's almost like a repeating pattern here. And it's not really doing anything for you. It's kind of stale. It's dull. And I feel you know what this is, but you just haven't gotten around to shift it or put it down. But it feels like whatever this is, it is dead weight. And that dead weight needs to be released. That's what the 2 of Pentacles is sharing here. It's like you're cutting off something that doesn't belong. And there's synchronicities here, serendipitous moments, things that are happening and falling into place. Things are falling into place because You're clearing the path here, and it's through you going through this where everything is happening. It's not through you just standing here and happening for you. You are the one that's creating it using your power, right? So this is whatever this challenge, whatever this hardship, because fives are tied to change and sometimes the difficulty of that change and the energy around you. I want you to take a look to see where, what your moon sign is actually, right? Take a look at your moon sign and see what that sign is all about, right? See what that energy, because that is the energy I'm picking in the background, and it's going to be different for everyone that is tied to the Two of Pentacles. It's like the sun and the moon working together. And these are the energies of your signs that Spirit is encouraging you to embody at this time and balance in a harmonious way. So there's a rhythm and a flow to it, right? So this is what's happening here. And I'm getting yo-yos. I'm getting the pendulum going back and forth. And I see that you are maybe making a tough decision somewhere that has to do with maybe two things that you love, or it's almost like you're in a tug of war here. And they want you to choose what feels right for you. It doesn't matter what other people think. They want you to choose what feels right for you and connect with that. This is an opportunity to grow. This is a change that you are meant to move through. It is you getting uncomfortable. It is you getting your shoes dirty. It's you getting outside and exploring to discover. It is you taking one step at a time and allowing things to unfold in the way that they're meant to. When I first started doing YouTube, when I decided, okay, I'm going to do YouTube. Okay, I don't know anything about YouTube, so what do we do here? So it was me every day learning and growing and just showing up in that space that showed me the way. I didn't know how I was going to do it. I just showed up every single day, and it just unravels. And I know that some of you have had experiences like this where things have unraveled by you just being in it. So you're meant to be in something right now. You're not meant to fear it. The fear, whatever this fear is, you can set that aside. It doesn't have any kind of power or hold over you unless you give it the power. So you're reclaiming your power through this experience and then applying that power in that real life experience and practicing it, right? And boy, there's a lot of power from your fingertips here, right? So the glasses are, to me, showing clear vision, right? They've got their glasses on, they've got their aim, and they're ready to blast some energy there or clear the path. And this Five of Wands, to me, feels like it is you clearing your path of any kind of barriers, any limitations, any kind of restrictions that were once in the way. It's also you protecting your energetic space from energies that are crossing the line or stepping over some sort of a boundary. And I don't feel that you are doing this recklessly, like you're not being mean here. I feel there's a lot of heart, a lot of kindness, a lot of compassion here, but you are paving a path that there's nothing that is going to stand in your way here. This is you showing up as the power that you are. This is you believing in your power and trusting it, right? And again, whatever this experience is, especially if you feel that you're going through an experience that is testing you, challenging you in some way, know that you are someone who is going to overcome it, and you are very powerful. You have a lot of strength, a lot of courage. And, sometimes we don't tap into that and actually use it. So they're encouraging you to pull that out and use it. And there's a shapeshifter energy or vibe here. Being flexible, adaptable, and able to move as needed. So you have this ability. I've got the sign of Virgo coming through right now. So perhaps there's a Virgo somewhere in your life. I've got Gemini, I've got Capricorn, I've got Aries, and I've got Leo coming through. So a lot of signs are around you. I'm getting a lot of people around you. And I feel some of you are empaths out there. You're able to feel into people's emotions what they're feeling through their energy. And you also have a really big energy about you. And you are very aware of how to keep energies away from your energetic space. You are showing up here as the gatekeeper, as the bouncer of your space, your peace, right? So I see you standing here in that space, you know, with a list of who is invited and who is not. It's really interesting. And yeah, you are protecting something. So there's a lot of mystery coming through these cards as well. And again, there's this energy that is lurking in the dark. It almost feels like it is purposely creating a shadow. This is coming back again. This card is jumping into this space here that they're wanting you to see. It's in the dark. You might not be able to see it because it's cloaking itself really well, right? It's able to take the sunlight and cloak itself. So that is coming through for you. Now, I wanted to share a soul mirror oracle for you as well, because there's something here that is being reflected back to you through what is going on in your experience. So let's pull one card and I'll read you the interpretation, the guidance here. So we are getting unveiling. There is an unveiling happening here. So clouded or radiant? Are you clouded or radiant at this time? So let's read you this message here, unveiling. All right, it's time for you to be vulnerably naked with yourself and the outside world. The chrysalis is opening, the bud is on the cusp of bloom, and the dawn is on the horizon. You have outgrown your old perceptions. You are ready to evolve and fully welcome the unveiled self. So what this is showing me now is someone that can actually put their guards down and not have to be in survival mode or protection mode anymore. So there's another layer coming in here with this. Try not to close yourself off through fear of change or rejection. Changes and cycles are inherent in life's true and glorious nature. Your unveiling is the world reflection of being alive now. We have the option to move through this experience with self-love or to restrict ourselves by resisting growth and evolution, ultimately harboring dis-ease. As you open yourself to new perspectives and allow for growth and evolution, you open yourself to a world of endless, radiant possibilities. This is a time for you to surrender and trust the path ahead, freeing yourself from any self-imposed limitations or fears and embracing the limitless potential of your unfolding journey. Allow yourself to fully embrace this new chapter, knowing that it will bring forth immense growth and understanding. And it's so interesting because the image on the card here is your higher self connecting to you through that darkness. So this is a message to you from your higher self, from your angels, your gods, your guides today. There are many opportunities that await you in this new perspective, more findings, learnings, growth and journeys in your evolution, and it's time for you to open. I have some reflection prompts for you, so feel free to write these down and use them. What new opportunities and growth might be made possible by opening to this new perspective? What old perceptions do you need to outgrow to involve and accept yourself unveiled, your radiant self? And are you embracing the journey of evolution and growth in your life? All right, so that is your message from the Soul Mirror Oracle. And we're going to go ahead, close, and seal your reading with an angel number. So I've been standing on my balcony every night looking at the stars, and I see the most interesting things that I can't even explain. And I feel some of you also have been doing the same thing, or you've been diving into spirituality or astrology, learning more about the planets and the stars. This is coming through the unveiling. And I feel through just you studying that or learning more about it, you're able to receive more information, but also see your world through a higher understanding. Okay, so you're making progress, and you're going to find that you are making progress. So 50-50 is coming in as your angel number. You're becoming your highest self. Look at that. I felt that. You're taking steps, and that's what you're meant to do, one step at a time. And it's almost like you're about to step into an advanced energy. And that's because you are advanced here as well. There's almost mastery coming up. So breakthrough and personal growth. This is the period you're in right now. All right, so this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day, and thank you so much for watching. All right, everyone, before we part ways, I wanted to share some exciting news with you. My daughter and I have recently launched these beautiful pendants. This is the Celestial Collection. These are zodiac medallions. They come in 18 karat gold vermeil and sterling silver. Today, you can see that I'm wearing my Gemini sun sign and my Leo moon sign, and I'm going to be wearing these off. I'm not taking them off. Now, I want you to know that each piece is blessed with love and intention. Okay, so what I'm going to do is leave you a link in the description box below for where you can find these, and you can secure yours today. I'm also going to leave you with a message from my daughter today, so that way you can personally meet her and hear her words for this collection, and then the ad campaign after that. So thank you so much again for all of your support, everyone.
Hi everyone, Ria's daughter here, Ashley from Sacred Haven. Me and Ria just released our first collection ever, and I wanted to share why we created it. From the beginning, we wanted to create jewelry that you guys felt connected to and personal, that you could wear every day. That's why we created all 12 of the zodiac signs, because every sign has a different story and energy behind it, so everyone can find their piece that feels most like them. I'm wearing my Sagittarius pendant today, and I'm absolutely obsessed with it. I've gotten so many compliments so far. We hope you love the collection as much as we do, and thank you so much for all your support.